breakthrough in your life.
Sisters, we should always believe in prophecy.
Loose! No! Next year by this time, you'll be carrying a girl as a child.
We are
a chosen generation, called for to show His excellence.
all I require for life.
All I require for life, God has given me, and I know who I am.
We are a chosen generation.
We are a chosen generation, called for to show His excellence.
All I require
for life, God has given me, and I know who I am. I know who God says I am, what He says I am, the way He says I am. I know who I am. I know who God says I am, where He says I am, where He says I am. I know who I am.
I'm walking in power. I'm walking in miracles.
I live a life of favor, 'cause I know who I am.
I'm walking in power. I'm walking in miracles. I live a life of favor.
When I met the man of God, before even I told him anything from my mouth, he told me everything I was going through, right from the day I was born to the day I saw him. And he told me it is well. And by that time, the problem I had was Barnabas. Barnabas had taken away my child. I could not sleep. Barnabas had scattered everything I worked for. Because of stress, I lost my job at the university. Because of stress, we moved from my husband. We could no longer live together. Whenever we were together, Barnabas said, "We are bad parents." We were just moving the whole of Norway. Today we live here. Barnabas comes and says, "Hey, you're here now." The case opens again in the case. We moved to Lillehammer. "Hey, you're here again." We moved and lived almost every part of Norway until we decided to go back to the village. Snosa, very small place, no jobs, nothing. Such that our parents would help us with the kid because they said we were not good enough parents. When we were there, still they started investigating on our grandparents to see whether they are good enough to take care of the kid. And they didn't find anything. They said that maybe the kid is malnourished or the kid doesn't have clothes. But they said the kid is too happy when he meets other kids. It means doesn't get enough love from his or her parents. Therefore, she needs better people to give her love. Those people made me crazy. I had stress. We could not sleep. We could not eat. I already had bad depression. So the more Barnabas came into my life, the more I got sick and I was put in the mental institute. And Barnabas said, "See, you're even sick. You can't take care of your kid." I was getting crazy. I could not do anything on my own. I was depending on friends. Eva, Danny, I could not even cook food to eat. Even if it was in the fridge. Even money to go to the shop and buy food to eat. I could not. Even when it was cooked to eat it, it could not. I had over 70 kilos. I went to 40 kilos. My doctors gave me every depression medicine. Time came when it could not help. All I had to do was to fall before God, and I said, God, if I've sinned, that's why you're punishing me to take away my kid. Please forgive me. I repented each and every sin. Even I imagined those sins and I repented. But when I found Prophet Jimmy, he said it is well. I see you in Bethel giving a testimony with your daughter. When he told me that, I slept the whole night, the whole day. The whole day after I left, I went to my bed, I slept. The whole night I slept. The other day I slept to the extent that my boss had to come at my place and find out what is happening with me because they were not seeing me. I had not slept for over a long time, even with the help of sleeping medicine. So I followed every instruction that Prophet Jimmy gave me. Anoint yourself, do what? Everything that he told me, I did it. Even when I was giving up, he called me wherever he was to pray with me. There is no single day I've gone to court 4 times. There is no single day I went to court without Prophet Jimmy calling me. There is no single day I've had a problem and went to Prophet Angel and Eva and they've not prayed for me, whether I'm sick or what. And there is no day they prayed for me and God has not answered. God has been faithful. I was embarrassed when I became 40 kilos. Everyone asked me, hey, you what's wrong? Where is your kid? We don't see your time come when I even fear to get out of my door because I could not answer people's questions. Where is your husband? Where is your kid? Where is your husband? Where is your kid? Why are you small? What is wrong? I could not answer such questions. I put prayer requests everywhere. Collected prayers from Uganda, US, combined everything, but there was no answer so far. But he told me one word, go anoint yourself, fast and pray. He didn't even tell me to plant a seed. I said I will give a third of my salary until it finishes. If you're a living God, you rise and shine. I told God, if you're a living God, and the pastor, prophet has said it himself, bless Pastor Angel with your salary. I said I will bless the ministry with my salary. I did tell the pastor every time I was coming to give them, I put half of my salary, a quarter of my salary in the envelope. I said, God, I'm waiting for my daughter. There is my son. Whenever Barnabas sent me letters, I remember the other meeting, God, you were in the TRONDHEIM. I gave you a quarter of my salary, even when I didn't have what to eat. When are you replied? Every time. When they would ask people who are sowing a seed, I ran in front. Nowadays I will sow, but by that time I needed God. I sowed from my heart. I couldn't even wait for someone to say, Pastor, so I contributed from my own heart, and I saw the blessings of being a true contributor. Time came when Barnabas is looking for me to deal on my daughter's case. Time came when they need to sit and discuss for me to see how best we can raise the kid. Time came when I didn't even, my lawyer himself had to reason for himself to defend me without even asking me anything. Time came when people are saying, okay, they are telling her, we are going to court with you. Time came when I gathered witnesses in court that even I didn't know where they came from. Time came when I was in court, before I got to court, Pastor Prophet Angel, Jimmy calls me, I talk to Prophet Angel. I go to court, as they are discussing. In fact, I'm thinking of something else because I know God has already given me back my kid. No matter what time it is taking, it took 3 good years. But every time I was in court, I knew by the time they get tired, they will bring her back. Amen. When they got tired, they started bringing her one day. We were meeting with psychologists, seeing us whether we are good parents. 2 days. They started with 1 hour. I said even if they give me a quarter, time will come when they bring her back. 1 hour, 2 hours, 1 day, 1 weekend, 2 days. Finally, last year, they brought her back. For 3 years. 3 years. When time came, the doctor saw I was ready to work. I got a job. I started working.